This video is not intended to inspire any conflicts. It is provided solely for informational purposes, including all content and images. Comparison: the military capabilities of NATO and BRICS. Comprehensive analysis made by @DevDataPlanet YouTube channel. Overview. NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Founded in 1949, NATO is a military alliance of 32 countries, primarily from North America and Europe, including the United States, Canada, the UK, France, Germany, and others. Core principle: collective defense under Article 5, where an attack on one member is considered an attack on all. Focus: military readiness, interoperability, and advanced technological capabilities. BRICS, an economic grouping of 10 countries: Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, UAE, as of 2024. Founded in 2006 as BRIC, with South Africa joining in 2010. It emphasizes economic cooperation, not military alliance. Military capabilities are based on individual national strengths, with no formal collective defense mechanism. General features. Comparing the military capabilities of NATO and BRICS is complex due to their fundamentally different structures and objectives. NATO is a military alliance focused on collective defense, while BRICS is an economic bloc with no unified military framework. Below is a detailed comparison based on available data, focusing on military strength, expenditure, personnel, equipment, nuclear capabilities, and strategic considerations. Defense budget. NATO. NATO's combined defense spending is significantly higher than BRICS. In 2017, NATO's total defense budget was approximately $946 billion, with the U.S. contributing around $850 billion. In 2024, NATO's spending likely exceeded $1 trillion annually, driven by the U.S., UK, France, and Germany. NATO's financial edge allows investment in cutting-edge technology, cyber capabilities, and rapid response forces. BRICS. BRICS countries collectively spend less on defense, with an estimated total of $286.4 billion in 2017. Key contributors include China, rapidly increasing its budget, estimated at $296 billion in 2023, Russia, $84 billion, and India, $81 billion. Smaller members like Brazil and South Africa have more modest budgets. BRICS nations are increasing defense spending, but their combined expenditure remains lower than NATO's due to the absence of a unified military strategy. Personnel. NATO. As of 2024, NATO has approximately 3.39 million active military personnel across its 32 member states. The U.S. alone contributes over 1.3 million active personnel, with other significant contributions from Turkey, France, and the UK. NATO's Rapid Response Force includes over 500,000 troops, supported by joint exercises ensuring interoperability. BRICS. BRICS nations have significant individual militaries, particularly China, 2 million active personnel, India, 1.4 million, and Russia, 1.32 million. Combined, BRICS countries likely have over 5 million active personnel, driven by large armies in China, India, and Russia. However, there is no unified command or joint operational structure. Smaller BRICS members like South Africa, Brazil, and newer members, e.g. Ethiopia, UAE, contribute smaller, less advanced forces. NATO equipment and technology. NATO possesses advanced technological capabilities, particularly through the U.S., which leads in air superiority, naval power, and cyber warfare. As of 2024, NATO has 22,308 aircraft, including advanced fighters like the F-35 and 2,258 naval vessels, significantly outnumbering Russia's 4,814 aircraft and 781 ships. NATO's ground forces include 11,390 main battle tanks, though BRICS has a slight edge with 14,777. NATO benefits from shared technology, joint R&D, and a robust defense industry, particularly in the US, UK, and France. BRICS equipment and technology. China, Russia, and India possess significant military hardware. China and Russia have advanced missile systems, including hypersonic weapons and large tank and aircraft fleets. China focuses on domestic weapon production, but still imports some systems, example, jet engines, from Russia. India has a substantial air force and navy, while smaller BRICS members like Brazil and South Africa have capable but less advanced forces. BRICS lacks the interoperability and technological standardization that NATO's joint exercises and shared systems provide. Nuclear capabilities. NATO. NATO's nuclear arsenal, primarily from the US, UK, and France, totals approximately 5,500 warheads as of 2023. The U.S. has diverse delivery systems, including strategic bombers, submarine-launched ballistic missiles, SLBMs, and intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs. NATO's nuclear doctrine emphasizes deterrence and collective defense. BRICS. BRICS's nuclear capabilities are led by Russia, 5,977 warheads, and China, estimated 350 to 400 warheads. India has a smaller arsenal, around 150 warheads. Russia's nuclear stockpile is the largest in the world, closely matching NATO's combined total. BRICS's nuclear capabilities are fragmented, with no unified doctrine or command structure, limiting their strategic cohesion compared to NATO. NATO strategic analysis. NATO's strength lies in its unified command structure, Article 5 collective defense principle, and extensive joint training, ensuring rapid and coordinated responses to threats. The alliance dominates in institutional control, holding permanent UN Security Council seats, US, UK, France, IMF voting rights, and World Bank leadership. NATO's focus is on deterring threats, particularly from Russia, with 40,000 troops deployed on its eastern flank by 2023. Challenges include reliance on U.S. military dominance, accounting for 75% of NATO's defense spending, and potential vulnerabilities if U.S. commitment wanes. BRICS strategic analysis. BRICS is not a military alliance, and its members lack a unified military strategy. Tensions exist, notably between China and India, which hinder defense cooperation. BRICS's strength is in its economic and demographic weight. With a combined population of 3.5 billion, approximately 45% of the global total, compared to NATO's 950 million. BRICS countries, particularly China and Russia, challenge Western dominance through initiatives like the New Development Bank and de-dollarization efforts. Russia and China's hostility toward the US and NATO fuels perceptions of BRICS as a counterweight, though its military capabilities remain fragmented. Strengths. NATO. NATO's military superiority stems from its unified command, massive defense spending, and technological edge, particularly through the US. Its collective defense principle ensures a coordinated response to threats, backed by advanced air, naval, and cyber capabilities. Weaknesses include heavy reliance on the US and potential political divisions among members. BRICS. BRICS military strength lies in the individual capabilities of Russia, China, and India, which boast large armies and significant nuclear arsenals. Its demographic and economic growth, combined GDP of $60 trillion in 2024, surpassing NATO's $40 trillion, offers long-term potential. Weaknesses include the lack of a military alliance, geopolitical tensions, for example, China-India disputes, and less advanced technology compared to NATO. NATO-type military alliance with collective defense members, 32, US, UK, France, Germany, etc. Defense spending approximately $1 trillion annually, 2024 estimate. Active personnel 3.39 million, 2024. Aircraft 22,308, 2024. Naval vessels 2,258, 2024. Tanks 11,390, 2024. Nuclear warheads approximately 5,500, US, UK, France. Strategic Advantage Unified Command, Advanced Technology, Interoperability, BRICS-type economic bloc with no unified military structure. Members 10, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Egypt, etc. Defense spending approximately $286.4 billion, 2017 increasing. Active personnel approximately 5 million, estimated led by China, India, Russia. Aircraft approximately 10,000, estimated led by China, Russia. Naval vessels approximately 1,500, SDE, led by China, Russia. Tanks approximately 10,000, STARS led by Russia, China. Nuclear warheads approximately 6,360, Russia, China, India. Strategic advantage, large populations, economic growth, but fragmented military capabilities. Conclusion. In summary, NATO holds a clear advantage in military power due to its unified structure, superior technology, and higher defense spending, particularly driven by the U.S. BRICS, while formidable in raw numbers and economic potential, lacks the cohesion and interoperability to match NATO's military capabilities in 2025. However, BRICS' economic and demographic strengths position it as a significant geopolitical counterweight in the long term. Thanks for watching.